What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Mika Chanel, back with another edition of Mika Chanel is Just Saying. All right, tonight we are talking about Married to Medicine, season number 3, episode number 4. It seems like it's been on longer than 4 weeks. I'm thinking that they skipped a couple. At least, I know they skipped 1 week. I don't know if they skipped more than one. But anyways, y'all, the episode, it was all right. I mean, not really. It wasn't that exciting, but as always, I'm gonna go through it scene by scene for the most part. So here we go. Before we start though, y'all, please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Please make sure that you leave comments on the video, and please like it if you enjoyed listening to the video. Anyways, I'm a little hoarse, you guys, because I think I was just a little too rowdy on 4th of July. I was out there doing karaoke and all kind of stuff. And so now my voice is like going in and out a little bit. So hopefully I can get through this video. Anyway, so the episode starts off with Toya and Dr. Eugene. They're in their closet trying to get together their workout clothes to attend Fit is the New It, Jackie's little, Dr. Jackie's workout plan or whatever. So they're in there, whatever, trying to get their stuff together. And first of all, she goes to Dr. Eugene, are you getting your stuff together? And he's like, I'm giving it the college try. Like, everybody knows what that means, right? She's like, what do you mean? He's like, I'm trying to throw stuff together. It's not like I really have, a whole set of workout clothes to wear, that's like, cause he's like, he knows that she wants to be like fashion girl at the, at the workout place or whatever. So anyways, she was like, well, I can just go buy you some more clothes or whatever, some more workout clothes so that we can match. I can get you some fatigue workout clothes or whatever. He was like, no, do not go get me any more workout clothes. He's like, look, you're making me even more nervous about this than I already am. It's already something that, I'm a little anxious about, and you're not helping me. You're just adding on to it, which she was just going on and on. And then she was being so loud. I'm like, why are you talking so loud, girl? Y'all are right there. I mean, I know I can be loud, but I'm not hopefully I'm not that loud when we just both of us are in the bathroom. It's kind of crazy. Anyways, so he's like, no. And then they're doing like a little interview or whatever. And he's like, it's not like I have an aversion. And I guess because Toya doesn't know what the word aversion means, she thinks the rest of America doesn't know what the word aversion means. And she's like, that's what, when he get nervous or whatever, he gets scared, something like that. She said he started using big words. And he's like, aversion is not a big word. And she's like, yeah, whatever. You know what you're trying to do. You're trying to confuse everybody or whatever. No, you're confused, Toya, okay? The rest of us are okay. Trust and believe that part. The rest of us understood what he was saying, and most of us use those type of words in our everyday vocabulary. It's not really a big word, okay? Anyways, they just started talking about the whole weight thing. I guess Toya says they were both a little bit overweight when they first met, and they went on a diet together. Toya lost weight. They both actually lost weight, and Dr. Eugene gained his weight back. And Dr. Eugene is like, it's not fair of me, to have let it go as far as it's gone, as far as my weight, because it's not fair to my wife. It's not fair to myself. I need to catch up with my wife or whatever. And that was a nice thing for him to say or whatever. But he was just like, it's not that he doesn't want to, it's just hard. And Dr. Eugene, trust me, I understand your pain, okay? I've been on my weight loss journey, it seemed like forever since I became an adult, basically, and it's just up and down, constantly up and down, right? But now I think I have finally gotten a hold of it, and it's so much of it is so mental, it is so much of you just getting it in your head that, it's not going to kill you to have a healthier lifestyle. Getting up and exercising majority of the week, it's not going to kill you. It's actually going to make you stronger. And like, I didn't realize that I would actually enjoy it. Like, now I enjoy it. It's not like I work out like 5 days a week or anything still. I still struggle, but I mean, Dr. Eugene, I feel your pain. But I am down like 25 pounds, so I'm excited about that. Anyways, then we move on. Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Damon, her husband, are getting ready for their date night. Her daughter, Alora, is like, Mommy, let me help you pick out your clothes or whatever. And Dr. Heavenly's like, I don't know why everybody want to help me out with my clothes. Don't they see that Dr. Simone needs some help? And then the rest of the ladies walk around like hookers. I was like, oh my God, it was so funny. It was kind of shady, but it was a little funny though, you know what I'm saying? Because I know she didn't mean hookers in like a bad way, but it was still kind of funny. But I do wonder, why are they always so dressed up? At least Nicole, like, she's always so cinched up in her outfits. Like, why are they always so dressed up? Like, can't you dress business casual? Do you always have to dress like you're going to I don't know, the prom every single day? I mean, my goodness. Anyway, it's just funny. Anyways, yeah, so that was that. So Laura's helping her with her outfit or whatever. And then she had to give Dr. Heavenly a lesson on how to walk in heels. And I'm like, how is this little girl knowing how to walk in heels? Okay. She so reminds me of my daughter so much. My daughter don't have, well, yeah, she does have a smart mouth. She definitely reminds me of my daughter. She's a little older than my daughter. So I see what I have to look forward to in the coming years. Little know-it-alls. That's what they are. Little know-it-alls. Anyways, I'm going to skip a scene because I want to just go ahead and finish Dr. Heavenly out because it's not really much going on with Dr. Heavenly, even though that's my girl. She's just doing her thing on the show. So anyway, so her and her husband, they ended up at the restaurant or whatever, and I don't know, her husband, I don't know if he's just not used to the camera still or what, but he just always seems awkward, doesn't he? Like, he just seems so awkward when he's on camera, and just kind of like, I really don't want to be here. You know what I'm saying? I'm here because of my wife. Like, okay, am I supposed to sit like this? Should I sit like this? What should I say? What should I do? You know, that's kind of what he gives me all the time. But I like them as a couple. And he was just talking. She brings up Dr. Jackie and her whole exercise program and how she feels Dr. Jackie is just trying to shave people or whatever. And he's just like, doesn't she realize that you already lost 80 pounds and have kept it off? And I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's something to be proud of. He was just basically saying he loved her then, and he loves her now. It doesn't matter what size she is, he loves her, whatever. And then she slides in there that she wants to do a little bit more work or whatever. Like, she wants to do more with her, what is she, a couples counselor or relationship expert? Credentials or whatever. She wants to do more with that. And he basically is like, you are already busy enough. You're away from home enough. You need to tone it back, pull it back a little bit, and have your ass home a little bit more. Like, you already doing the most right now. You need to just settle it down. Be lucky I'm letting you do that. That's kind of what it sounded like, right? So anyway, so she's just like, we're at a stalemate on this one. We're going to have to talk about it. But I'm already sure that he's going to get his way. I mean, the woman calls him daddy. So, anyways. Then you see Dr. Simone, she's coming back to her house. She gets into her house, and her boys are playing video games, and she's just like, did y'all do y'all homework? Don't y'all know, like, you know what I'm saying, that this lifestyle that y'all are living is borrowed from, you know what I'm saying, me and your dad. This is not your, lifestyle that you're going to live for the rest of your life. So you need to, get up and get on these books, get on this homework. You can't be taking breaks from doing homework. Just finish the homework, and then you can play. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. So she says all of this because she's setting them up because her Maserati is being delivered. So finally she hears the hung, and her Maserati's on the driveway. It's a nice one, though. It's nice, man. So they all, like, the boys are all excited. Her husband is, he's excited, but at the same time, he's like, aren't we supposed to talk about things when we make big purchases? Now you're going to go out and buy a 6-figure car and not even talk to me about it first, So, but he got in that car and took off, though. He got in that car and pulled off with the quickness. But, she was like, look, I'm working hard, and I just really wanted to buy myself something. I didn't want you to be pulling up Excel spreadsheets and putting in timetables and checking out the safety factors and all of that. I just wanted to get the dang car. Okay. So Dr. Simone was like, look, that's it. That's all I wanted to do. So anyways, that was that. The car was nice. Cecil drove off up in that mug, like, you know what I'm saying, deuces, and left her on the curb. I'm like, she can't even drive off in it with you. Anyways, and then you see in the next scene, Lisa Nicole, she's getting ready to go meet Quad for a talk, a chat or whatever, which in sometime in between some of the scenes I just talked about, Quad had called Lisa Nicole saying that, they needed to meet up to talk and kind of squash everything. Now, when I saw that, I was like, oh, okay, Dr. G done got to Quad and was like, look, you need to squash this because I know this shouldn't be going on. That's what I originally thought, you know what I'm saying, from Quad calling Lisa Nicole. But then, fast forward to the restaurant, I didn't think that anymore. But let me rewind it a little bit. So Lisa Nicole is in her bathroom or whatever, getting ready. She's talking to her husband, telling her husband how she's, you know, a little nervous. Quad, she feels like Quad is a bully. And, you know, I think she might be a little scared of Quad. You know what I'm saying? She might be a little tired, like me, a little nervous, got a little butterflies flying in her stomach because, you know what I'm saying, she's not a confrontational type of person, you know, and Quad is very loud and can take over, and she can be a little overwhelming, I would assume. And she's overwhelming to me watching her on TV. So I can only imagine her being, you know, doubly overwhelming in person, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, so she asked her husband to, you know, come and meet her at the restaurant or whatever. So that's what he basically does, but he stays off to the side. So you see, you know what I'm saying, the ladies meet at the restaurant. I already kind of felt a little uneasy. I felt like it was a little phony from the beginning because Lisa walks up and she's like, hey, Quad, you know, she's giving her a normal greeting. And then here go Quad, Lisa. She's just so extra all the time. Like I said in my last video, she's so extra. And it's just so annoying because it doesn't seem authentic in any kind of way. She doesn't come across as being a sincere person to me at all. Anyways, so they go ahead and they sit down. And at first, they just start off with, why did you do a background check on me, Lisa? This is Quad starting this off. Lisa's just like, look, I had given you advice. Maybe I wanted to invest in your company or whatever. I mean, I don't really know if that's the real reason why Lisa went ahead and did the background check on Quad. And from what I've been reading in the other blogs that I read, you know, she did the background check on all of the ladies before the reunion. So maybe she wanted some ammunition or whatever for the last reunion. You know what I'm saying? Because she was a little nervous about, you know, saying going in to, you know, the reunion with the ladies or whatever. I don't really know. But what they say is she did background checks on every one of them. So why is Quad just so angry about it? Like, I mean, I understand it's a little weird and maybe you wouldn't want to be cool with someone that would just do that. But why is it making you so angry? Like, that's what I don't understand. Anyway, so they start in, and Quad's like, Lisa's like, look, you know what I'm saying, I did what I did, and that was it, you know what I'm saying, maybe I wanted to, you know, invest in your business, you never know. And then Quad's just like, look, I was trying to be nice with you, and now you brought this, and now I'm gonna hate to have to do this, but I have to. So then she pulls out her envelope or whatever. So this is where I figure maybe Dr. G didn't talk to Quad, because it just seemed like she started off, this is what she wanted to do from the jump, was pull out this information on Lisa Nicole. I don't really believe that she had any good intentions when she invited Lisa Nicole to this little meeting or whatever. Honestly, I don't think she had any good intentions. So anyways, so she pulls out her little envelope or whatever, and she was like, oh, remember, you have this battery charge out there or whatever. So Lisa Nicole is looking like, oh shit, she do know some things about me. You know what I'm saying? And but basically she is like, you know, she got mad at her husband because some woman was calling him. She threw something at him, or she probably threw a few punches as well. Who knows what was going down in the house. He called the police on her like a bitch. And there's a bitch move there, and there's a bitch move for real. You gonna call the police on her? Was she trying to kill you? Did she shoot you? If she ain't shoot you, there's no reason to call the police. If she ain't stab your ass, there's no reason to call the police. I mean, come on now. Anyways, so yeah, so he calls the police on her way. She gets arrested. Anyways, it's supposed to be expunged off of her record. So somebody, you know what I'm saying? So somehow Quad got this information, right? Which was, okay, whatever, Quad. You went on and threw that little shade out there about her or whatever. But then what she did next, I just did not like what Quad did next. And I just thought it was just so uncalled for, was she pulled Lisa Nicole's husband into it and was like, well, what about, she named this chick's name Alara, something, Alona, Lamia, I don't know, some crazy name. I'm not sure. I can't remember how to pronounce the name. But anyways, I guess this is supposedly, she's like, yeah, so what about this chick and his illegitimate child? And Lisa Nicole's face just was like, bitch, no you didn't. Like the look on her face, she was just like, oh, you could tell she was steaming on the inside. She was steaming on the inside. So I guess it's some girl, you know what I'm saying, that had said that Darren was the father of her child, and I guess it turned out to not be true or whatever. But I mean, Quad just put it out there, So Lisa Nicole, you could tell she's like fuming on the inside, and so Quad just keep going. You brought this on yourself or whatever. You brought this on yourself. So all of a sudden, like Lisa just couldn't take it no more. She threw up and just threw that damn glass of water in Quad's face. That shit was so funny. It was just hilarious because Quad she wasn't expecting it at all. I don't think she was expecting Lisa Nicole because she was being all smug, like, you need to not come for me, you know what I'm saying? You can't run with the big dogs, you know what I'm saying? Lisa just didn't know what else to do. She was like, what about your lesbian relationship, bitch? And just threw the water at her. That shit was so funny. Oh my God. But you know what? Sometimes, I mean, it's not ever called for. I don't know. Okay, look. I wanted to say it's not ever called for to put your hands on somebody or to throw water on somebody or throw anything at somebody. But you know what? Sometimes a bitch can take you there. And that is what Quad did by bringing up that woman's husband and something. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever she wanted to say about Lisa Nicole, fine. Like, she should not have brought that up. And knowing it's a sore subject already with Lisa Nicole as far as her husband and his cheating or whatever, like, Quad knew what she was doing when she did that. She wanted to get the strongest reaction out of Lisa Nicole, but she wasn't expecting a fight. That's, you know what I'm saying, that's my little synopsis on that whole little thing. That is exactly that is exactly what went down. That is exactly what they all were thinking. Just what I said. That's exactly what happened. Anyways. But yeah, so I don't know. So then Quad jumps up and is like, oh, that's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. And she kind of like tries to chest bump Lisa Nicole. But Lisa Nicole was like, go on back. Kind of push her a little bit. And then they start poking each other like this, get your hands out my face. Then Lisa, she turns to reach for the glass. Her husband comes out. I don't know, somehow he pushed her, but then she still got a hold of this glass and just like cracked it over Quad's face or whatever. Quad ended up with a little bitty old scratch. I don't know, like they just arguing back and forth, yelling, bitch, I'm gonna kick your ass, this, that, you ain't no woman, So that's kind of how it ends. But you only see, I mean, it might have been an inch long, maybe an inch and a half long little piece of, little streak of blood on Quad's face, right? But in the previews for next episode, she got this big ass bandage on her face. I'm like, okay, what's that all about? Anyway, so that was kind of that. They broke it up. They went, it looked like one of the producer or the cameraman or someone pulled Quad off, and Dr. Darren took Lisa Nicole, you know what I'm saying, off to the side or whatever, and that's kind of how that went off. And then you see the ladies in the meantime, the ladies are all getting together, and then some of the other people that Dr. Jackie has invited on this little challenge or whatever, they're all at the place, meeting up, getting ready to work out. Why does Dr. Jackie have pizza and chips and stuff out? Like, that is not how you motivate people to lose weight. And by the looks of it, a lot of the people in there were very, overweight. So, like, why would you even have that temptation out there? Like, do you want them to fail? Like, you're supposed to be encouraging so that when they leave you, they feel like they can tackle, whatever temptations are out there. But you don't have to put it there. They already don't want to be there working out. Trust me. They don't want to be there working out. They just know it's the right thing to do. And, really, why she have to have pizza and chips and candy and stuff alongside of the fruit and stuff? Talking about she want to see what choices people make. Okay, whatever, Dr. Jackie. Anyways, so yeah, you see them all there. They're all getting ready to work out. And Dr. Heavenly is like, look, Dr. Jackie, we need to get this show on the road because I need to get home. I got 3 kids and I need to get ready for school and all this and all that. And she tells, they're like, well, we got to wait on Quad. So they decide to call Quad. So they call Quad. Ask Quad where she at. She at the police station. So then she goes on to tell them what happens between her and Lisa Nicole. So she's telling them, you know, Lisa gets upset, loses her cool, throws water, blah, 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 blah. Only talks about that part. So then Toya is like, well, Quad, what did you do? So everybody looking at Toya like, oh, no, you didn't say that. Well, yeah, because Lisa is not the type of person that's just going to go around throwing water and trying to fight people. Like, clearly she must have been provoked. You know what I'm saying? And so then Quad was like, well, I said something about what was in her background. So then everybody kind of got the picture and was just kind of over it at that point. So they basically is like, you know, we'll talk to you later, Quad, you know what I'm saying, take care of yourself. They go on with the workout. And only other thing I want to talk about with this part was Toya and Dr. Eugene. I did not like the way Toya was acting, you know what I mean? She was just being so loud and just talking about Dr. Eugene like, go on, babe, don't be mad now. He needs to take your inches. Don't, you know, just, and don't nobody, he needs to be a good example for the boys so that daddy can't have titties and all this and all that. And what did she say? I don't know. It was just, you could clearly tell he was uncomfortable and he might have been a little bit embarrassed in front of the trainer. And then to have Toya, you know what I'm saying, going on talking all that mess she was talking. I just did not like the way she was doing that. And maybe it's because I have, you know what I'm saying, my weight's always like up and down and I might be a little bit more sensitive than others to this. But it's always a way to talk to people about their weight. Like, I mean, I don't think it's anything wrong with wanting your spouse to be, you know, look their best, you know what I'm saying? Not only for you in the relationship, but also so that they'll be as healthy as they can be. But it's always a way that you can say things to people, you know what I'm saying, that doesn't feel like you're just trying to be, you know what I'm saying, to tear them down or whatever. You know, you got to be a little bit more supportive. Anyway, so that was kind of it with that. At the end of it, they decide to... that they were gonna, two of them were gonna go talk to Quad, two of them were gonna go talk to Lisa Nicole to get the lowdown. So I guess we'll see that in the next episode. So the last little thing about this episode that I guess I'll talk about is Lisa. She's just so emotional. You know, you see her talking to her husband, you know, like I guess it's the next day. And, you know, they're just talking about what happened. And she is just she's just so emotional about her marriage. And she's like, you know, that's what really set her off. And it's like, you know, she's overcome, you know, all this cheating, decided to stick it out with her husband and everything. But now, like, it's all his cheating and everything is just like being thrown in her face. Not only last season with him bragging about cheating, you know what I'm saying? Now this season, the ladies are kind of teasing her, like what Toya said about, you know, I wouldn't want to see Darren looking at other women at strip club either if I was you. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And then to have Quad talking about illegitimate kids and, you know, on top of what she actually went through with this man. You know, like I think she went through a lot, and I don't know if I would have been able to, you know what I'm saying, to stay in a marriage with a man like that. But she did, and it's a sore spot for her. And so, you know what I'm saying, hey, like Dr. Simone says, it's no reason to throw punches, but I mean, sometimes, you know, people push your buttons, and these ladies know what buttons. Like Quad knew what button to push when she brought her husband up. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, and that's all it is. So anyways, next week's episode looks like it's gonna be good. The ladies, you know what I'm saying, get the lowdown from Quad and Lisa Nicole and all of that. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to get off of here now because it seemed like my voice just got more hoarse and more hoarse as the video went on. But like I said before, please subscribe to my channel, like and comment on the video. And until next time, stay real, stay safe, and stay tuned to Mika Chanel Is Just Saying. Bye-bye.